We're back. We're back. We're back. Guess who's back? Back again. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Hopefully this time we're actually live on Mixer. If we're not, we're not. I don't know what's up with Mixer. I ain't got the
just let me know when I'll go live on mine. I'll obviously tell everyone what we're doing and tell everyone about the link and stuff as well.
Work. Yeah, we're live on Mixer as well. Perfect. Guzman, thank you so much for all the sparks, dude. Wow, you're proper going mad now with the sparks. You guys will be great. Alright, we're back on YouTube's. Hey, gole, XX gole. Rage Fang, there we go. We're back, guys. Yeah, sorry about that. I know people might be pissed off that we're not doing the PvP stream, but we're doing it in a bit. We'll come back a bit later on. So, we are here with Mr. Aaron Longstaff. Hello, sir.
How's it going?
It's good, it's good, it's good. Right, Aaron's going to stream as well. Hopefully get some eyes on the price. Go and watch him if you're sub to him anyway. You want to hang out in his chat, you go ahead. Wherever you feel comfortable. We're doing, remember, a celebration of me hitting 100k subs, but more importantly, raising some money for Save the Children. We've raised £440. £440. Big shout out to recent donators. Cams25. Go and check out his content. He does great Arc mobile content. Rays Royale, one of my admins. Brini, one of our lovely rat bags. Spigot, he donated £50 earlier. And just you guys have been amazing. Obviously, I'm dressed as a fox because I said whoever gave the most money could choose what I'd do my face as. And we kind of settled on this fox. So there we go, guys. We're back. So we're going to do some tours of Aaron's builds. Right, Aaron's going to say hello to each stream. And then we're going to crack on.
Let's start the stream now then. Cool. Are you in my server now, are you, Jade?
Yeah, I am. Just choosing my character creator.
Cool. Hello everyone, welcome. How's everyone doing? Thanks for joining us. For those who don't know, I'm doing a charity stream with Jade. He's just recently hit 100,000 subscribers, so congratulations to you on that one, Jade. And he's doing a charity stream for Save the Children. He's actually doing an 18-hour stream, which I think he's mad for doing. But if you have been watching his stream, if you look over now, he is dressed as a fox at the moment, so that was one of the things he did. They've recently raised about £440, which I think is absolutely fantastic. I think he's at He's 12th hour now. I think you've got 6 hours to go, finishing at 3 AM, so good luck with that. So thank you everyone for joining us. I thought what I would do is a bit of a base tour or a world tour on some of my servers. I know a lot of people have been asking for this. So when Jade reached out, I thought, you know what, good opportunity. We'll spend an hour showing you some of my builds on a few of my servers. Also, if you do want to be generous and donate tonight, rather than sending me a super chat or a sticker like you normally do, I have got a link to the Save the Children charity page in the description. So if you do want to make a donation, please click that button. I will give you a shout out during the stream as well. I won't be able to see it, but if you do put something in chat, tell me how much you donated and who you are, and I will give you a shout out live on the chat as well. So yeah, without further ado, I think we'll crack on with some build tours, I guess.
Yeah, thank you, Aaron. Really appreciate it, guys. Say hello. Say hello.
No, not at all, man.
I'm saying say hello to all your lot. Hello, Aaron Longstaff subs. Thanks a lot, guys, tuning in. Really help out if you can, or just share on social media even, or just carry on watching stuff. Right, dude, I didn't put the password in, so I can find a way to cover my stream so it doesn't go everywhere. I'm just going to put the password in for admin, and then I'll find you.
Oh, well, it's okay. The admin, the password for the server, or the password for the admin.
Yeah, the admin password.
Well. Yeah, that's easy. Dodo, that's fine.
Oh yeah, because no one can get into your part server
anyway. Yeah.
Exactly, so no one can get in. Okay, cool. That's good. That makes sense. So just back to tell everyone, all 140, God knows that 1,000 subs of yours, your password, it'd all just like be in here. I'm sure they wouldn't do anything horrible. I'm sure they'd all just want to like do their own builds.
Password, but I hide everything else. It's fine. I mean, what I could do actually. So for those who aren't Patreons or aren't followers on, members of YouTube, if you do donate through that link, what I will do is give you access to my servers. I guess that's a nice reward. So rather than being a Patreon, we can do it that way.
Oh man, that's great stuff. Thanks, man.
Welcome, Mr. Elfman. It's been a while. How you doing, buddy? Jazz, how's it going? I'll try and limit the shout-outs because obviously I'm on someone else's stream as well. But so if I do, I'm not ignoring you. Just don't want to kill the stream with saying hello to everyone.
Yeah. Don't worry. I totally ignore my subs. I never speak to them. It's not worth it. It's not worth
I
it.
try not to.
Yeah, that's it. Ignore them completely.
That's all I've got.
Okay. Right. I am where the big stones cross each other. I ain't been on Valguero in a while, you know. I'm just like, right.
Yeah, well, if you first spawn in, you've got small islands. That's the first option.
Yeah.
And it's literally in between the two of them. I'm flying around now to try and find you. This is always the issue when you start with stuff like this, trying to find someone and getting them as part of your tribe. I remember in the good old days when you first joined the game, and you want to join a tribe with your friend, you just had to kind of run around trying to find them on the beach.
Yeah. I'm on these little tiny little sort of skinny redwoods, aren't they? Like little islands.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, it's right in the middle of the large lake, the smallest islands on the map.
Oh, I'm here. I can't see you. On this side. Oh yeah, I see you, bro. I see.
Yeah, I'll put 2 beds down so we can start. I'll get you to my tribe, and then we'll do a few on this, and then we'll go on a few of my single player servers.
Woohoo!
How's it going, Kamira? Welcome. There we go.
Sweet.
And we'll make it. Okay, cool. So if you want to just head up to the top in the middle.
Yeah.
1050 Viking Hall. Or the bed outside is probably easier.
Got it.
Hey, the link to the charity is in the description. It's the first thing you'll see on the description.
Spigot, you want donuts, do you? Oh, we're inside as well. Spoilers. Right, I've run inside. Let's get outside. Oh,
I tried to fast travel and you fast traveled before and took my spot.
Yeah, sorry, bro.
That's class. Hey, Fetch, how's it going, buddy? Okay, so I don't know where you are, but I think a lot of people will have seen this on my stream because a lot of my builds I actually start them on stream, and I do kind of change them after I've streamed them.
Yeah.
Because obviously most people's aware that most of my builds, it's a bit of a they kill the dinosaurs. Most are gonna get killed. Typical. There we go. It's lethal this place on this map.
Yeah, the ice, the cold is just crazy. It's like Ragnarok, isn't it?
And the amount of times I was halfway through a build as well, or recording something, and someone jumped out as like a wolf or something. But yeah, most people who do follow us or watch the channel, you'll normally find that a lot of my builds are kind of trial and error on the live streams, and then once they come to kind of the main build, they look slightly different because one of the things I do, and I think I'm quite unique in that respect, that I'm the only channel that's builds on official settings. So everyone else builds with like no clip enabled and all that, whereas every build I do, anyone can build it. Obviously it's harder because you've got to like use scaffolding and stuff, but every build can be done on official settings, and that's why they take a lot longer to come out, because I've got to make sure that, you know, you can snap a pillar, you can put the wall up, that type of thing, you know. So this is the Viking Hall that I did a while back.
How do you ever keep track of all the items you're using, like to remember? That's the biggest thing. Like when I very first saw one of your videos, I was like, how is he knowing exactly, like how is he keeping track of that?
You know what? I do get it wrong quite a lot of times, which people do like to tell us in my messages. But it's literally an Excel spreadsheet. It's as basic as that. So as I place them down, I put a stack of 20 or a stack of 100, and then I see how many I've used. If it goes down to, I don't know, 87, I know I've used, you know, 13, and it's as basic as that. Basically, every time I do a recording, um, but yeah, blessing and the curse at the same time. So a lot of my builds on this server, because this is the build server, you'll notice that I've got a lot of a lot more detail now in my builds. So there's a lot of interiors on them now.
Yeah, yeah.
I've actually got a team of I call them decorators now. So I'll build my build on this server, and then I'll go onto my single player and do the recording, and
That's
they can kind
cool.
of crack on. They can crack on doing doing the interior for us, and I don't tend to change it that much, to be honest with you. I'm kind of happy with what they do, and
That's really cool.
they're entitled. They're allowed to record it, upload it themselves, and yeah, it's a bit of exposure for them as well. But it makes the builds come to life, and it makes my life a lot quicker and a lot easier, because that's one thing I really struggle with is the interior, because it takes so long.
Yeah, I've got Brendan. Brendan just helps me. That's it. He PvP today. He grinded some mats, and he went around and got OP loot from the drops. That's the equivalent I have. No, I'm joking. I've got a great admin team as well. They do the server stuff, or when we're all playing on them and stuff, and they mostly sort out Discord. But yeah, I need that, man. I need a little team though. Yeah. Anyone wants to be coming over to me and just start doing my news shows for me and stuff like that? That'd be great. Anyone, if you like a game, if you like art,
but you know what,
art news.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's one of these things where you can only do so much yourself as well, and I think you need help with certain things. And
it looks great.
If someone wants to build, yeah, and for me, I give them the shell, and they make it come to life. So and I'm grateful for them. And there's a team of, they're all different time zones, which makes it difficult for me to kind of get all kind of pulled together. But yeah, I think normally the end result's quite good, and like I say, I don't tend to change that much. I'll change a few things, but apart from that, I'll let them artist and do it.
Primitive Plus is it's so much better than Ark, the base game.
Just to add that to the base game, to be fair.
Yeah, just put all these items in, we'd have it. That'd be great. Let people just have, the racks the same size as the storage and just different units, I'd pay DLC money for this. Like, if they said, right, we're going to properly do Primitive Plus, we'll make sure it's all working, I'd easily pay like £5 or £10 for it.
Absolutely. And you know what? Even if they brought out, like new skins, new building materials, and if it was like £2 or £3 or something like that, or £5, or small... just small little transactions. I think most people would be happy to do that, to be fair.
Aaron can't see my chat because he's streaming on his own, but I'll ask him some questions from you guys in a while. So bear that one in mind, Loki, as we're going. We'll do it as we go.
Yeah, that's not a bad show. But yeah, this is kind of I would say this is kind of a medium-sized build that I would do, and this is probably as big as I would go on a tutorial, just because of the time, because I don't want to go over like half an hour for a video, because it becomes quite boring. People kind of watching, place a pillar, place a foundation, places, but so yeah.
Well, the way you
Green
do
Grasshopper says,
always so impressive, like the
nice.
Two
of my favourite YouTubers streaming together. Well, I appreciate that, man.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, like so how do you cope with lag though? Like when you're doing it, is that a big problem now, or is it because they're more smaller nowadays?
Well, that's why I build individual buildings, and I do it on my single player, because a lot of people ask me to do like a whole city or a world, and I don't do that purely and simply because of aesthetically it wouldn't look nice on a video. So yeah, okay. We've got our first donation in there from One Click Photography. Alan, thank you so much for the $10 donation. Appreciate that so much.
Thank you very much,
man.
Alan.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Breenie, hello, darling. How you doing, girl? Missed you. Where you been, eh?
Okay.
Right,
I think we've
this is good. This is a good one.
Showed that one to death.
It is really cool, man. I tell you, like we did that. So back in the day when I was on when you used to use second Xboxes or PS4s to host your server.
Yeah.
I had the PS4 Prim Plus server, and that was like a good times. We built it. I said we was going to build a community because Prim Plus needed that. You needed to be a community, and it was just good. Getting all the resources and gathering it all together and building a little town at Hidden Lake. We built it. And that was probably my most favourite set of builds, because the Ratbags did it. I did tours of their videos, their bases, and it was just a nice culmination of all of us playing on the server for a week or two.
Yeah, and I've always wanted to do a server with subs, just never getting round to it. So I don't know if you want to jump in, and we go to the top right now.
Top right, I can't come in. I'll find
So
a bed.
yeah, keeping with the Nordic theme. Heathy 2005, welcome to the stream. Jonathan, how you doing? Man in the Mask, how's it going? Welcome everyone.
I do love these beds. Whoever's done these beds as well with the shields going around, that is top notch. Top notch.
Yeah, I think that was Raccoon. I think that was a guy called Raccoon.
Yeah, I think he shares some
Mr. Elfman,
vids.
thank you so much for the donation.
I think I've seen him
Appreciate it
share
so
a
much,
few
buddy.
vids in my Discord.
Yeah, and again, I always say, because it's one of these things, without kind of how do I come across without being big-headed? It's very difficult nowadays to start a YouTube channel. It's a lot harder now to grow than it used to be.
Yeah, for sure.
And so I'm always up for if anyone wants to, get some exposure, for helping me out and stuff. I'm more than happy to put links in Discord and things like that as well. I think,
Yeah.
people help me out. Why shouldn't I help them?
Oh, this feels like Skyrim now. I feel like this is a Skyrim.
Yeah, and that's kind of the theme. And to be honest with you, a lot of people ask me how I come up with these ideas, and if you go to like 3D models of, I don't know, town halls or medieval designs and stuff, there's so many 3D models you can just, get some good dynamic dimensions of it as well. I copy a lot of pictures from Google,
Yeah.
just and see what I can do with, the rubbish I've got with Ark,
Well, Sven P, I'm sure he won't mind me saying, but he does Ark and Conan builds and Fortnite builds, and he says he basically every single one of his builds starts out based on the Skyrim like typical Norse home. Like it's got the same roof, that's how it starts, and then he modifies it, but it's literally the same build every time, like more or less. Yeah.
You know what, and I've said this many times on stream as well, so I don't mind saying it. A lot of people keep saying, how do you come up with these ideas? How do you do this? How do you work out that? And literally, because I've been building for so long, I would say 50%, 60% of my builds, you're using techniques or parts of other builds you've done previously. A lot of it isn't kind of, reinventing things that are new. It's just something you've already done before. When you're halfway through a build, you think, oh, I could do something else with it. So rather than doing it, as part of this build, I'll make something else, But I do think I'd love to do a role-play server and have a lot of kind of things like this in it,
Yeah.
And this was done on stream. I think this was done over 2 streams. Never got it really finished because I didn't get to do the interior, but I didn't want to drag it out any further than I did,
No, it does look great though. I love it. Like that's the other thing I'll try and I joke and muck around that I want to build and that I'm going to show you my skills and teach you a few things. But no,
you know what? I'm well up for that.
You got a fatch. Just give me some fatch.
I'm a bit worried though because I've seen your building skills, Jade, so I might have to bow out. To be fair,
I just need some fatch. Absolutely. Disgruntled T, thank you so much. We're now at £546 of my £1,000 total. Thank you guys. I'm doing this, not just celebrate me, but I try and do something like this whenever we can hit a big milestone. And we raised $750 last year. So if we can beat that, that'd be great. But if we can get to the target of £1,000, whoa, that's big numbers for a channel my size. And so big shout out to Aaron Longstaff's subs and viewers watching. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that great. As I said, I do appreciate every one of them. I always say that. I am very grateful. So yeah, good on you, Zalman. Thanks for the support and thanks for your donations as well.
If Aaron will tell you, Aaron shows you how good Ark can look, I will tell you when Ark is broke. There we go. That's the deal.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So we go to the middle right now.
Middle right.
The last one on this server.
Middle right. Okay, yeah, I've got to wait for the cooldown, but I'll jump on it, mate.
No problem. Actually, I'll put another one on for you. Bed.
Big shout out to 50s. Big shout out to Benji DRGZ15. Big shout out to Alan Hurihan. Thank you very much. Alan Hurihan with £10 donation. Anonymous with $75. Thank you, man. I wish you'd do that properly, like with that. By the way, as well, Aaron, just for your guys, I have got some Arc Genesis codes to give away for PlayStation. So I've got winners will be in the raffle. So I've got ones for the PlayStation in North America. I've got ones for the PlayStation in UK, I think, still. So yeah, but basically, I'll find them. If they donate, they'll get a message from me if they win. If I don't want to watch back through the stream, well, they miss it out when I do it later on.
Fantastic. So yeah, so you've probably heard that there, but yeah, Jade's got some Genesis DLC giveaways. So I mean, to be honest with you, after this stream, because we'll be streaming for about an hour or so, head over to Jade's channel and watch the rest of the stream. He's on till 3 a.m. So I know a lot of you guys are in America as well, so it'll be good time for you guys, and you'll see the giveaways live as well, I guess. Breeny, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Thank you so much for joining.
Oh, Breeny's a darling.
Who else we got? Zero Mayhem. Thank you.
Yeah, that's great. 50s, thank you, dude. You've already done so much. 50s, give me the donation. Dude, I was going to say, you should get the PlayStation now on PC. You could play God of War. Hidden Lake, one of my favourite locations. Oh, no, it's not. It's Valguero. I'm like, this isn't Hidden Lake. It feels like Hidden Lake. Where's this?
This is my little hidden secret spot. I've actually built a base on my other server. I don't think anyone's found this yet. It's a great little spot. You've seen on the map. It's on the far right hand side.
Yeah.
It's literally 40-90, but it's a great spot because you can wall this off. If you were gonna, create yourself a little area, in between the two cliff faces there, and on the left hand side, wall the whole thing off. But yeah, this is another design that kind of grew from a live stream. I was wanting to do some kind of Aztec building or a pyramid. And I found like a nice large water area, and I did build like a little water pen underneath. But I thought, again, as a tutorial, showing someone building pillars underwater isn't very nice to look at. So I found the shallowest part of water on this map, and built it on here. So
they can do it if they want
hence,
to.
I found this location that was just great. You put one pillar down and you're done. But again, this kind of showcases just how good the guys are at decorating when you go inside.
Ninja, thank you so much for the sparks, dude. You didn't have to. I meant the sparks, the actual embers. Honestly, man, don't have to. If you want to, but thank you, dude, and the sparks. Appreciate it, guy. And everyone else, Robin and Robbo and Pepsi Cola. I am doing a build tour with Aaron Longstaff, Master Arc Builder. This is cool. I like this, Aaron. This is pretty different for you, I feel. Like, I know you've done a few pyramids, but this is pretty cool.
Yeah. And you know what? It's funny because I do get a lot of people. I do ask for requests as well because I kind of get stuck into. I used to do a lot of pen builds. It was like a pen for every dinosaur, and that was kind of all I did. Now all I seem to be doing now is things like UFOs and fighter jets and boats.
Yeah,
and
really
pyramids.
out there.
But it took us out of my comfort zone. But I think it's kept us playing the game longer because if I was stuck with just doing pens, I don't think I'd have been still doing this now, to be fair. So it's nice to come up my comfort zone now and again. And I've started building Adobe as well, and I've got a few Adobe.
Yeah, I saw that.
Something I would never do. Yeah, Adobe and tech, but yeah. Thank you, Spigot. Thanks for joining, buddy. One click photography. Yes, I'll send the link to Jade's channel after the stream, bud. And yeah, go watch him. So yeah, again, this was the interior. Nothing to do with me. Just came back one day and it was all done.
It's great.
Which is great. Yeah, nice little throne room at the back, and downstairs, I believe it's like kind of crafting areas, toilet, that type of thing.
Wow, that's cool. It is Prim Plus, man. Do it, wildcards. I mean, I can't even get the Xbox official servers to work at the moment, but put this into the main game.
Yeah, and you know what? Even if it doesn't serve a function, even if they just make it decorative, it's just a decorative piece of equipment.
Yeah.
And keep all the old stuff in,
It'd be so good.
Green grasshopper. We use the multi-purpose pen on all of our maps. Well, that's good. You know what? And that was the intention of that build, to be honest. You can fit anything in it. But yeah, I mean, even just the introduction of the taxidermy stuff at the top, being able to put like phoenixes on as a decorative item, it's just great.
I tell you what, Aaron, you really body push yourself. I want to see a museum. I don't know. I guess it would be too hard. Maybe you could do it in separate sort of wings and pretend it's all part of the same building. But some way to exhibit all the taxidermy in a museum or
Did you see my museum build that I started on stream?
No. Did you start one?
I've actually took it down. It was absolutely massive. I got halfway through building around the structure limit. So
because there's like 280 dinosaurs, really, when you think about all of them.
Yeah, it was huge.
Maybe stick it to just one map, like, you know, you'll do 100, well, even
Yeah.
120. I guess if there's a creative way to showcase all 120 dinosaurs on the smallest taxidermy stand, that might be able to work. But yeah, I can see why it's be a problem.
Yeah.
Oh,
It would be good. I was also thinking a while back as well to kind of do some like what's the word I'm looking for? Almost like some creative things where you have like a mammoth getting chased by raptors. You know, almost like making little things out of the taxidermists, like merging them together and stuff.
Trumbull, thank you so much, dude. Honestly, you guys don't have to give me embers on Mixer. If you do want to donate and you've got the cash, or if they're just spare over, great. Please just go and donate to my charity instead for the Save the Kids. That's the best option you can do.
Zero Mayhem, yes, I will be doing some more pens. I've in my head. I just took away. I moved away from her for a couple of months just to kind of, I think, just to give myself a bit of a breather. Tina, thank you so much for the $10 donation. Appreciate that so much. Thank you once again.
Spigot says
thank you so.
He can't watch two YouTubers at once.
Thank you so much for your generosity, people.
Yeah, thank you guys. Big shout out. We are over 600 quid now. I'm going to check out who it was.
Right, we're jumping off this server, Jade, so you don't have to go quickly to the main menu, and I'm going to host a local, so these are all single players. If we just stick with Primitive Plus for now. Yeah.
Tina Ohome, thank you so much. Appreciated. Thank you very much for the $10. I did read them out. Disgruntled T, thank you. $25. Benji, $25. Thank you. 50's £50.
Wow, Disgruntled, thank you so much. Honestly, you're killing it tonight, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm sure Jade does, and obviously it is going to a good cause.
Yeah.
Not the fact that Jade's hit 100,000 subscribers, but the fact that it's going to go to save the children.
We were saying earlier, weren't we? Like, we could maybe try and make this a yearly thing. Try and get lots of YouTubers involved, and we'll just all take turns doing a stream together.
Yeah, and you know what? Make it kind of... Again, obviously, make it so that it's streamlined. We all know what we're doing. Everyone knows where they are at set times, I guess. And I think that side would be great. You know what? Why not? And I've always said, to be fair, I mean, I only know it from the ARC community, but I would always say that everyone in my Discord, every one of my subs, and even all the YouTubers who do like the things that I do, ARC and whatnot, they're all kind of really kind of happy to help each other, whereas a lot of other YouTubers, it's a very toxic area to work with, and people just won't give you any information, whereas I think everyone around here just seems to be really kind of
building, especially
happy to help people. I
think you guys all share ideas and then evolve it and then improve on it sometimes, and then all take inspiration from each other.
Sorry, I've got Disgruntled T, I guess this one won't be a Rock Drake pen. I've got an ongoing thing now for about a year and a half, Jade, that years ago I said, give me something to build. And everyone wanted me to build a Rock Drake Sanctuary. And because so many people asked us to build it, I've kind of said I don't want to build it anymore.
Yeah.
And now every stream I do, everyone asks for a Rock Drake Sanctuary. They spam the chat with it.
It's a bit like Final Fantasy VII. They said they'd never do a remake until one of their previous Final Fantasies does as well, and then they eventually gave in because they realised they needed the money. So if Aaron Longstaff ever does do it, he's desperate for the views. All right. His channel's dead. He's finally going to do the Rock Drake video
next week.
Yeah,
next week, Rock Drake Sanctuary. Right, so I'll have to send you an invite now. I have to go do that way, haven't I?
And don't forget, you guys, anyone that's donating, I've got some codes for Genesis Arc, and I may still have some codes for Arc on PC. Even if you don't have it on that platform, you can still give it away to a friend, or donate it in Discord to the rest of Aaron's subs or followers or whatever. Make it a nice gift.
Yeah, make sure you do. Like I say, if you don't go over to Jade's channel after this, he will send you a message directly to tell you, or you can just send me a message, Jade, if you want. I can message them on Discord. But either way, you'll be entered to each prize draw when you've donated.
Yeah.
So thank you again, everyone. Right, did you get that invite, Jade?
Yeah, I'm booting it up right now.
Perfect.
It's been going well today. Clickbait each video with Rock Drake Sanctuary build, says Master Loki. Lol. And Caden says you're a fast...
No, there's a thought.
Caden says you're a fast talker. I was just watching some old videos of mine before I came on when I was on a little break and having something to eat. And yeah, it's crazy how much I'll sped talk a little bit sometimes. I'm just like didn't, and then other times didn't edit big gaps. It's crazy seeing how much you improve.
Mohammed, welcome to the stream. Frederick, how's it going? Welcome. Fletcher, did my donation work? I didn't show up my end. I can't check at the moment, but I'm sure Jade will be able to see at some point. But yeah, thank you so much for the donation, buddy.
We did get an anonymous one for $5 and another anonymous for 10. So big shout out if anyone's that. Please include your name, like to shout you out. Like I said, if you don't put your name, then I obviously can't put you in the prize draws. But otherwise, you know, if you put your name down, I'd love to give you some shout outs. Twitter as well, if you follow me on Twitter, I'll give you some shout outs. Just give me a heads up and stuff. Not that anyone really does it just for a shout out, but it's still nice.
Of course, yeah. I mean, you know what? I get that all the time as well, and I say this to everyone who watches every one of my streams. A lot of time, people just donate and not even put a message on there as well.
Yeah.
You know, and I just find that absolutely crazy that people, you know, are so generous. And I always, you know, thank people for their generosity, and I just, you know, I'm humbled by it. To be fair, I always say that now, and I still can't get over just how I've got people who've been with us for like 4 years now, you know, and they're still, you know, even though they're not playing Ark, they've moved on to bigger and better things. They still watch my channel. They still sub. They still like the videos. They still, you know, I just find that remarkable.
It is. To be fair, it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. They all love us. They're all obsessed. Basically, they stalk us. That's what it is. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I stalk them.
Yeah, you stalk them.
But yeah, so this is. Oh, sorry. What I'll do is I'll invite you to the tribe, and I'll make an admin.
Yeah, cheers, man.
So you should be able to do.
Oh, hang on. I've put the HUD off already. There we go.
Jazz, thank you so much for the donation, $10. Appreciate that so much, buddy.
Oh, thank you,
You've got
Ninja.
nuts tonight. Thanks, guys.
Well, Ninja, all the money I earned today from YouTube and Mixer, so I'll take it out. But from YouTube and Mixer, I'll be donating that myself. So in a way, you're contributing. I'll make a calculation how much I've got from Embers on Mixer, and I'll add that to the pot of my YouTube earnings that I'll donate.
Can you, Jade, if you put in I think the admin code's 123 on this server?
Right. 1, 2, 3.
You should be able to get into creative mode after that. If not, you might have to leave the game and come back in. I think that's...
Perfect. Got it.
There we go. So this is my second build on Adobe. Again, it's using a round technique that Pilgrim's Project done. So again, there's Fat Dog used to always do tutorials on round builds, but it was really kind of eyeballing, and it was really kind of a lot of involvement to get that circle. And then when Structures Plus came out, our Homestead, Pilgrim's come up with a video that showcased how to do it on official settings as well, like a round base. I see his video. It didn't have a huge amount of views, so I thought, you know what, I want to get it out there. I want people to see it. So I asked for permission, literally copied like for like exactly how he done that tutorial, linked to his channel afterwards, and I thought, you know what, I can now start building round builds. So this is the first round build I've ever done. I always said I wasn't going to do it, but again, I've sold myself out.
No, well, it looks good. That's it. It shows that you want to make the best stuff, because you know there is a little bit of personal stuff, like no egos, but sometimes it's just a bit like, man, I wish I thought of that first. You know, I wish I had the time to discover that.
Exactly, and I, you know what? I'm a strong believer in, you know, if there's a technique that you use. I mean, it'll be really hard to kind of, you know, list every technique you use in any build to say this was Fat Dogs, this was Aaron's, this was. But I think if you give credit, if it is a blatant, not a rip off, but it's a blatant kind of, you know, copy of a build or inspired by. Then, you know what? I've got no harm in people doing that. To be fair, that's why I build the tutorials. I wouldn't build a tutorial if I didn't want people to follow it.
I need to go and find then, because I reckon about at least 14 million art players have copied my Thatch box designs.
You know what? I wasn't going to say anything. I thought this might cause a problem with you.
Right?
But,
so you know,
I'm sure you're right.
I think everyone knows that I am the master Thatch box builder. And yeah, like that's it. I'll tell you what.
Well, that's why everyone's tuned in tonight
Just to see. Yeah, we're gonna. I'll show you.
to get your opinion on these builds.
Yeah, this one's. I'd rate this one a 1 out of 10. Easily 1 out of 10. It's
Thank
got
you.
room to improve.
Because it's not a box.
No, it's not a box. It's a round one.
Right, we'll head over to the next build because I've got quite a few on this server. I'm just trying to remember where I put the bed.
This is great stuff.
So yeah, there will be a tutorial come out on this one. This was just streamed last week, so this was my my second Adobe build.
It's good. I'd say the
where are we now?
The build like TLC and Missy and stuff that they used to do as well when I first started doing tours and base tours and things like. It's always great, man. It's always great. I miss base tours. I haven't done them in a while. This is nice.
Sorry, Jade.
No, go on, man. I was just saying this is nice. I haven't done any base tours in a while.
Yeah, and to be fair, I wish it was all decked out, but again, as with it being on my single player, I haven't done that until the tutorial. If you look at so we're going to go from the bottom up. So if you look to the first one on the left from where the cross is, if you go to the bed.
First one on the left from the cross. Yep. That.
Yep.
Oh, I've come with you. Oh yeah, because it's single player. I'll just come with you anyway.
Oh yeah, sorry. You come with me now. There we go. Ah, right, okay, so this I hear how you've got to go into creative mode every time you come out of twice every time you come out of bed. I'm not too sure what song this is, Fletcher. But it's in the playlist, buddy. But yeah, this is, believe it or not, this build was done 2 years ago.
And it survived all the updates.
Yep, every update, and this is my most viewed video. I think it's got like 980,000 views. It was I think this was the tutorial really that made my channel grow, to be fair, the treehouse.
It is epic. Yeah, well, I have seen, you know what, again, yeah, you know what, tree houses were really popular. I remember I'd done a base tour of one of my subscribers' tree houses, and for ages, that was my most popular build tour video. It got like, I'm sure it's on like 20,000 views. And for me, that was great. Yep. And it was showing off like someone else's creativity was even best.
And I love that. I mean, something I always wanted to do. And this one, luckily, this was kind of back in the day when I had a guy called Venoms who would do, on my single player, he would do my decorating for us. So this one's fully decorated, so you know,
it's great. It is huge. It expands the tree, because that's the other thing though. Like a lot of treehouse builds look too, I don't want to say skinny, but they're too they are a little bit too close to the tree and a little bit squat. So the fact you've managed to expand it while still making it feel like a treehouse. It's not like you've just put two big platforms going like all the way across. It still looks like it's just a circle around the tree, but it looks more impressive. It's larger. It's bigger.
No, I appreciate it. And again, you know, that's one of the things. I've got a bit of OCD as well. I try and make things look like a real structure as well. And sometimes I wish I could get away from it, but I try and make things look like it would physically stay in the real world, I guess. But yeah, this is probably one of my favorites, my most favorite build, because it feels functional and it looks good as well, you know. And out of them all, this is probably my best one.
I think it was Melman that done that one, guys. The treehouse. Do you remember Melman? I ain't heard from him in ages. Little Welsh dude. He's quite funny. It's funny. I tell you what.
Respawn. How's it going, buddy?
All the people that like kind of you lose track of sometimes. Like big shout out to everyone that's helped me out in my videos in the past, and maybe I don't talk to them as much nowadays. Never forget.
You know what? Even just doing this, I'm remembering people who I used to play with, and it's crazy, you know. And just to think back, I remember building this like 2 years ago when I had the old Xbox, and I was really struggling with, you know, recording because I didn't have an Elgato, and you know, so it just proves it can be done. You know, a lot of people say, you know, they can't afford all the recording facilities and stuff, but I used to record an Xbox, just the normal Xbox DVR. I used to edit it through a free software.
That's what like this with the new generation of Xbox coming and PlayStation 5. It's a perfect time if you're a content creator, if you can afford to get them systems, because there'll be so many new games, there'll be so many smaller games, and if you can get a niche out of one of them, you've got more chance of growing now on one of them than you do on any of the old ones. But the expense of them, you know, 500 quid, $500, But Xbox do that subscription service. You pay like $20 a month. You get a brand new Xbox, Games Pass. Like, I promote it because I really agree with it. It's a good deal. And they'll give you an option to upgrade to the Xbox Scarlet when it's out next year.
Yeah,
So,
I've seen that. Looks awesome.
yeah, that's the perfect one for people that... Because I understand. Like, I remember, saving money to get an Elgato because I couldn't afford it. And, you want to compete. You want to get better looking. But that's the best way to do it then. Until you can do that, make sure at least you've got the next generation ready to go.
Yeah. Whereabouts are you, Jade?
I'm getting going around already. This is amazing. This is a jousting.
So basically, this is something that never ever happened. I was going to do lots of events on my server, so this was going to be like a jousting arena.
Yeah.
Where everyone's going to come in and watch, and we're going to do host jousting events, and over here was going to be a place to fight. But I built it, and it took so long to build, I never really got round to kind of rebuilding it on my Patreon server.
Yeah.
But now that S Plus is out, I mean, every bench, every step here are built with benches.
Right. Yeah.
But now you could just put steps, So
Oh, crikey!
I think I might. Yeah, I might come back to that at some point because I think using S Plus or
It'd
the
be
Homestead
easier.
Edition, it would be a lot easier because I've even got round the back.
That is mad.
Round
That
the
these
back,
are
I've
all
got
benches.
stables.
That is mad.
Yeah, and you know what? The worst of it was I was doing this live on stream, and there was one particular person who was like had really bad OCD. So every time I placed a bench and it wasn't straight, they were like,
Yeah.
"Right, you gotta go back."
Yeah, and this is why Longstaff's
But
not going
yeah.
to be at my level. You see, because he does wonky stairs. Wonky stairs. He's just not at my level.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, just quickly, if you come up the top here, you can see there's an area there for like I don't know, the king, the queen, the VIP sort of thing.
Me and you. I'll be the
to
queen.
watch.
You be the king.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh shit! I just tried sitting down, but I've made one of your chairs disappear. Rip. I'm sorry, Aaron. I broke your build.
Well, yeah, it's so funny.
There we go.
You can show me how good your master
right.
builder skills
Right,
are.
here we
Jay.
go. I'm placing it now. That's perfect.
Perfect. That'll
Perfect.
do.
You
Come
never
on. Let's go.
realise. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. So the idea was this side here was going to be for more the kind of the higher upper class, and then you notice the one opposite is a bit lower down, a bit smaller sort of thing. So
Yeah. PlayStation
I try to
players.
make it look.
We'll put them down there.
Yeah,
PlayStation players.
yeah, and Xboxes in the stables at the back. Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, little stable areas at the back as well for your horses and stuff. But I really like this one how it turned out. But again, this was like a 6 or a 7 day stream.
Yeah.
And I kind of petered off at the end, and I was getting tired of it myself, and obviously people watching, you could tell they were getting tired as well. So
Back in the day, Minecraft, you decide to build a city. You do the first 2 or 3 buildings. You do a road. After that, you're like, nah, I'm done. I can't.
Absolutely.
I don't want to do this anymore. He's great.
and yeah, just over here, there's a few more. These are kind of work in progresses, but we've got the Rex pen that are designed.
I'm not a cat. I'm a fox, you morons. How can you clearly not see I'm a fox?
Fantastic. Yeah, this is the multi-purpose pen that I'm forgetting who it was, but was mentioned in the chat. But yeah, I stopped naming pens like Thylo pen and Raptor pen because it made life a lot easier.
Yeah.
Having a small, a medium, and a large pen now. So that's kind of where that came from.
No, these are great. I wouldn't know. I never have dinosaurs that live more than an episode of a Let's Play. So they never get around to having a pen. They're lucky if they're left outside near my base.
Yeah, in a box.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
But
that's...
Funnily though, a lot of right, I'm heading over somewhere else now. So, yeah, a lot of people ask us. They keep saying, like, what got you into playing Ark, what got you into building. And if I'm being honest with you, we had a tribe of 5 people, and everyone went off and they started taming things like nuts, like you'd normally do when you start playing the game, thinking this is great.
Yeah.
And we literally had hundreds of dinosaurs and just nowhere to put them.
Yeah.
So I thought, you know what, I'll build something. And I started building. I thought, this is actually quite good.
It's
and
fun.
yeah, after that, it was just like, we've got some new dinosaurs, Aaron. Can you build something? And that's kind of how it started. And this is a croc pen, I think it is.
This is what I really love when people do build stuff that is in decent locations that match it. You know,
Well, actually, you mentioned that I remember when I uploaded this video, you had just done a video on what's the crocodile that jumps? I can't remember. And your message is to say, look, can we start doing things?
yeah,
like
that
I'll
was it.
build
When I was
something for
doing
you whilst you do the.
my
This is the one.
tamed. Yeah, we was gonna.
Yeah,
So me and Aaron,
this is the one.
I was trying to redo some of our tame videos where I basically give an education or a tutorial on each dinosaur, but I'd started doing more cinematic shots. So every shot started with like really slow motion and close up, and I talk about the creature like David Attenborough. And I thought, it'd be great if we could get Aaron to build the actual pens for them, and we can like show them off like that way too, and I can talk about them. But yeah, obviously that takes so much time to organise. That would really require a lot of extra time that we just don't have.
Dvorak's Gaming saying Jade's building is overpowered.
It is, mate.
I'd have to agree with that. To be fair,
it is. Wait, I kid you. I built a castle the other day in Citadel Forge of Fire. So I'm always teasing Aaron, and I tell people in my streams all the time. I'm like, how can anyone watch build streams? They're boring as shit. Like they literally sit there for 3 hours. Right? I love saying hello to people, but I just want to see someone do a build quickly or edited, so I can see the ending. I want to see the beginning, the middle, and the end. And then I started building on Citadel Forge of Fire in a stream because I was just wanted to see what I could do with it. And it got the most likes out of any of my live streams for 2 weeks. I was like, right, that's it. I'm becoming the builder that I was born to be. I'm going to do it.
Jade builds games.
Yeah, Jade builds games. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know what this one is. Actually, I can't remember. I think this is just this was a first draft of a tavern or a tavern or a medieval type build sort of thing. That's what I said to you earlier. A lot of my builds, I mean, I'm trying to keep it as neat as I can. I've took a lot of the beds down because my maps are just littered with half-baked ideas.
Yeah, for sure. This is great though. Yeah, it's just Prim Plus. It's just so amazing. It is. I love the textures and builds. Like I'm gonna say it. He's not watching. Said it is definitely a better, game maker than he is a community manager. I'll put that out there now.
Was this Said who done this?
Yeah, Said. This is all Said's work. All the Primitive
what's
Plus.
he doing community managing when he should be implementing stuff that isn't the game? Because
God knows.
honestly, for me, if this for me is just it's a godsend when you're building.
He had so many more plans to bring in even more features, more items, jobs for the roles, so that if you was a carpenter, you'd only have access to certain carpentry engrams. And you'd really need to be like community spirit.
Yeah,
and skills.
That's a proper survival game, isn't it?
Yeah, and I love that idea. But he's just been used to fill up gaps, and he worked on a bunch of stuff for Extinction, and I'm sure he's working on DLC now. Hence why he's not really maybe doing as much as we want him to do for community management.
Right.
Because he's been forced to work on the game.
So crazy, but he designs them half-baked. Thanks.
Oh, I am finally inside Aaron Longstaff, where I've always wanted to be.
And I was just going to say something to that extent.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it, I'm in you. There we go.
Yeah.
Right, so this is probably my greatest creation.
It's huge. It is massive. That's what she said.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I remember building this one actually, and again, this was like a 6 or a 7 day stream. And by the end of it, I was getting a bit tired of it, and I think obviously people who are watching were getting a bit tired. But things as big as this, I don't think you can do this on a stream. It's got to be like the speed build or a tutorial.
Yeah.
But again, I think this is before any of the Prim Plus stuff came out as well. So this is all using normal structures. So I think if I was to build this again, I could probably do a lot more with it. I was going to have a whole living quarters on the second deck, and then further down, a huge kind of store area. And I started building it and making it look kind of lived in. But again, I think it got 7 streams in, and I think everyone got a bit sick of it, including myself. But I'm glad this one stood the test of time as well, because I was worried that this may have, despawned or.
Yeah. It only takes. Amazing. Like I'm really thinking about it now that this is all Prim Plus. Your builds have survived, like all the problems that Primitive Plus have had. That is
And
crazy.
if you come to the front of the build, the remarkable thing with this is if you look right at the bottom there, it's held up by one pillar, the whole thing.
What?
So it's so there's
Wow.
one pillar there. So yeah, it's one of them builds where I'm glad it was built before the demo gun came out. To be honest with you.
Yeah, that is nuts. That is absolutely nuts.
Okay, I think I'll jump on to I think I've got one more build on here, then we'll move across to another server. Then I think because I've got some things built without Prim Plus on. Then I've got some nice
Oh, cool.
metal builds and stuff now as well.
I'm just going to check while you're doing that then. We've got some more donations. Thank you, everyone. My guys as well. I know some of you guys are doing it. Tranquility Eden, thank you so much for the £10. Another anonymous, I said that earlier, $10. Thank you, guys. We are now at £626. That is fantastic stuff.
Wow, that is literally $200 in half an hour, guys. Thank you so much, everyone. I remember this one. This was yeah, my first large house that I did with greenhouse. I wanted to incorporate everything. I wanted to have a stables, a house, a greenhouse. But again, it was such a sizable build that I think I'd done 4 streams and I didn't give up. I got something looked finished, but I didn't go in complete the interior, the staircases and stuff as well. But it did give us an idea for one of my builds, which was the large house I did about a year ago.
That's cool. That is really cool. Yeah, the roofs are great.
So
like,
yeah,
the little details.
And you know what? It's you know I just try and make my build. I'm more, rather than being practical, I make mine like real world buildings, and I know that frustrates a lot of people because you can't fit much in it. but I just don't know. It's almost like most of my builds are for a role play, you know.
Yeah, you know what? I say that as well, though. That's another thing I'm going like, damn, all these buildings, yeah, you wouldn't be able to fit one dinosaur in there. Like, where's your dinosaurs living, eh? Where are they?
Yeah.
I tell you what, that's what I know you couldn't really get on with it. You tried, but I thought you'd be made for Conan Exiles. Like, doing
you know
builds
what?
and that.
I played. If I'm being honest with you, Jade, and I think it was more to do with I went into Conan Exiles and I had so many designs in my head for Ark, and I think if I'd moved over to Conan, you know, I had that fear that I might lose the momentum I had, or I might not get any many followers. And you know, I know you shouldn't just chase followers, but I just thought Ark was doing so well. I enjoyed it. I knew what I was doing,
Yeah.
and I just stuck at it. And I would love to go to, you know, I would love to go to Conan. I would love to go to Atlas, to be honest with you, even though you know it's got such a small player count. I tried it when it came out on Steam early access, and the building mechanics were great.
Yeah, they are. The way you can flip through the items and stuff. Like, if they can implement that for Ark, that was that's all the
Absolutely.
The dude that made Structures Plus. He made all the Atlas builds, or he helped refine it. So that's always implementation, how you can just loop through the items by just placing one wall and it changes into a slope wall or a doorway, a door, whatever.
Right.
But yeah, you know what? We've got Conan Exiles is launching, I believe, a new map next year. I think they're going to be launching a new map. And honestly, do something, man. Even set up a second channel just to test it out. See if you can get some traction just being a Conan Exiles build.
Absolutely, you know, and I think, you know, I love playing Ark. Ark's probably got another year and a half to it.
Yeah.
And we'll move over to something else as long as it's got a creative element to it, you know. So
yeah. I'd love to see.
I should have said I've moved servers, Jade. So
no problem.
And this is on Survival Evolved rather than Primitive Plus.
Right, I'll switch it over. But yeah, because you know, I had Sven P earlier helping out, and Sven, like, for someone that wants to, because obviously you're still working, man. It's just your hobby. It's not your job or anything, is it?
This is the bit that kills us at the minute, Jade. I physically can't do both forever.
No.
I think that's the bit that's killing me, you know.
Yeah, and Sven was like you. I remember Sven only had like 4,000 or 5,000 subs, and I think he said hello a couple of times like a year and a half ago, maybe a bit longer. And then he come in, and he had like 15k subs, and I was like, he's doing well, and he was doing just Ark builds and Conan builds. And then I think start of this year he did a when Fortnite came out, a creative build, and
Yes,
yeah,
it got 10 million views.
yeah,
10 million views.
and he'd had some views on his other
Wow.
stuff. Like he did like the Minas Tirith build in Ark, and he'd done another one in Conan very similar. But he managed to transfer his player base. That's what I think about you. You've got such a good way with your streams. Like you've got so many people that come in regularly just to chill, hang out, see what you're up to, see what you're going to do. I think you could carry such a big proportion of them to any game that has building in it. You know, whether it be Conan, whether it would be even Fortnite.
Yeah.
You know, they may not like the game, they may not even play it, but they don't really. They come see you do it because they love to see your builds. Now, like you've got that audience.
What? I think that would be the case. To be fair, Jade, and I've got a lot of I do appreciate every one of my followers, and I've got people who've been watching literally every single stream. Never missed a stream, and I find that unbelievable, to be honest with you, because I bore the shit on myself sometimes.
yeah, that's it. I'm like, that's me every day when I'm recording. I'm just like, all right, am I done yet? No, it's a lie. I love myself. I could go on all day long. Hence why I'm doing 18 hours, and I'm like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, it's good on you. I can't believe you've gotten this far. To be fair, you got 13 hours. You've got what? 5 to go.
I tell you what, because it's not like the last one we hit when I did 50k subs. We did 24-hour stream. That was tough. I got to a point, and I started at the wrong times. We ended up doing Just Dance to keep me awake for an hour, just so that I would like perk myself up. So I was dancing away to like all my kids' like favourite songs on Just Dance, and the moves. Right. What's the service details, sir?
Oh, sorry, I have to invite you once I get in. It's because it's single player, bud.
Oh, okay, cool.
It just takes.
I haven't even
just
changed.
takes a while to load up.
I'm going to normal Ark now.
Because there's a lot in it. I don't even know where I am, but I'll send you the invite, buddy. What we got? Oh, I think I've loaded single player. Poop. That's why it took so long. Tyler, honestly, you don't have to donate, buddy. Just being here, just sharing links, just writing in chat, all that all helps. I've always said that from day one, bud. The fact you're here watching this stream now is helping. It's bringing the numbers up. So yeah, that's supporting in as much as it is. Thank you, Tyler.
We need Just Dance. Yeah, maybe. I have got it still. Well, no, I need to find the game. My daughter was upset. I couldn't load it up the other day because I couldn't find the cartridge.
So, James, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to the stream, my man. Yeah, I think what we'll do is rather than going to another server after this one, Jill, I've got quite a few builds on this one. I don't want to bore people too much. We'll just stick with this server rather than kind of flicking between the loading screens.
All right, man. Whatever. I'm chill, mate. Obviously, yeah. I don't hold up your whole night.
No, it's not just you. It's just I just feel for people watching the black screen. I'm
is it still loaded
because I'm
up?
Xbox. I'm nowhere near as fast as anyone else. How's the music for everyone anyway? Is it loud enough on my end? That's another thing as well. I mean, the limitations I've got because I use Xbox. I've got my music streaming through Xbox, and everything's just so much more difficult. I need a gaming PC, man. I really do.
Yeah, you know what? It does. I've said it, man. When you get the chance, get invested in one for sure. But yeah, that's your
Matrix. How's it going, buddy?
You're like the benchmark for people that tell me, "Oh, I haven't got a fancy PC to stream," and I'm just like, you don't need one. Like, if you really want to make content,
well, you know what?
You can.
Absolutely. You can do it. It's a lot harder. There's a lot of workarounds. But I'm quite fortunate. I've got a guy called Crazy Respawn, who's my admin on my server, and he's a techie guy. And I literally messaged him on Discord saying, "I can't do this. How do I do that?" And within half an hour, he's got a fix. A way of doing it. So, James, thank you so much for the donation, buddy. I appreciate that so much. I really appreciate it. And I want to pop into during the stream, but back to work for me. Oh, you know what? enjoy work, buddy, and thank you so much for stopping by. Again, your support, Sir James, has been phenomenal over the past 6 months or so. Thank you so much, buddy.
Pencil
Right,
said
I'll
she'd
get
love
you in
to
this
see
time,
you
Jade.
with some building mods. Ones with Pencil. She thinks you'd be amazing. Get access on some of them Steam
Yeah,
ones.
you know what? Yeah, thanks for that, Pencil. You know what? I'm desperate to get a PC with mods. I'd love to have a go at that, to be fair. Yeah, runs with pencils like my crazy. Like always there, always helping out, always kind of doing stuff for us. Yeah, he's put yes, I am the man. Yeah, he's obviously a PC guy, and obviously I use Mac, and he keeps telling us to just ditch the Mac and go with a PC. I think it's just to make his life easier, not mine though.
Yeah, Mac's so
Call
hard.
in and don't leave us console peasants. You know what? I'm a bit like Jade. Actually, I hear him lots of times saying, "I've always been a console player, and even if I got a gaming PC,
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be using it for that much gaming. I'd be using it for editing, streaming,
Yeah,
because I'm
yeah.
always going to go back to. I can't even use a mouse and keyboard. That's how I really struggle with mouse and keyboard.
I'm the same, mate. Like I've been, I've had my PC a while, and I've the amount of survival games I've covered, the different games I've covered, I've had to play them on keyboard and mouse, but it still doesn't feel okay. Like I'm not got used to it yet. I'm like an old dog, just can't learn new tricks.
Yeah. If there's no keyboard, mouse, control support, that would be it. That's game over for me.
Yeah. But that's it. So many more games and developers are doing it now, which is it's definitely going to be there for the next gen or whatever what we're going to call it.
Yeah,
I see.
believe so.
One thing I was saying earlier though, like the idea that because the next gen's come in, then no one's going to be playing Ark or whatever. Well, they're all going to be cross-play. I mean, cross backwards. PS5 as well.
And absolutely, and all it's going to do, it's just going to enhance the games anyway. Because
Yeah.
they're going to be,
They'll
like
load
I used to play the
quicker,
old PlayStation
they'll
games on
look
the
better.
PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 3. It auto enhanced them.
Yeah. The only
Did you
thing
get that invite, Jade? Did you?
Yeah, I'm in now. I just got a character creator.
Theo, welcome. How's it going about the stream, buddy? So how's everyone doing tonight, this evening, this morning, wherever you're from? Just while Jade loads in.
What a weird spot to spawn. I'm literally spawned on top of a rock.
Welcome, Julie. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we are.
What's the password for this one?
Exactly the same.
Right, 1, 2, 3.
I'll recruit you just so you can open stuff. Yeah, I'm good, disgruntled man. Thank you, buddy. So this was the one on your right
Yeah.
is my latest treehouse because I want to do something a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like a two floors, and using the Structures Plus. So this is built using all the S Plus stuff. So I was testing out, the triangle ceilings, the new stairs, and I found because of it, you can just the things you can do. I mean, I know this is a mod from PC from forever ago, but even just building anything now is just 10 times easier because you've got stuff that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
I want to build something with a triangle, I can stick a triangle in. So yeah, not a huge amount to it, just 2 floors, but it's it looks neat and tidy, and you can fit things in quite well because it's
Yeah.
using the Structures Plus mod.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure it is. It's definitely like even I forget to use the 4 walls thing. I've been building as well, like on PvP server that I've got running, and
Yeah.
I keep forgetting. I need to build single walls. I just need.
Well,
to
you
do
know
4.
what? A lot of people ask me why I don't use the 4 walls, but when you're building in stone with the 4 walls, it glitches out and it looks
It
horrendous.
is actually, yeah, you're right. It's got that horrible. I mean, it's looking a lot better actually. I'm looking at the Xbox because
Yeah.
after Extinction, it was
And
ruined.
And I seen one of your videos, and you were talking about it. You're moving in and moving out, and it was looking like a mosaic. And again, aesthetically, just for my videos, I don't like seeing that kind of thing spawn in, spawn out. So that's why I use, standard walls. But yeah, and again, this was another design of a I'll not go into too much detail for this one because I've got a few more things to show you. But just another, let's build a bigger, bigger and a better tree house with places for flyers and all that kind of stuff, and try and make it
I like
a
that. I
more kind
like
of usable
these.
area.
They look like pods. They look like landing pods.
Yeah,
At the top here, it looks a
yeah,
bit like reminds me a little bit of Star Wars when they're in the Senate and they're all in their little pods,
yeah.
like
You know what?
talking
This would
and
look quite
stuff.
good in tech and metal.
No, this is great.
Julie, I've done a number of your builds, put my spit on them. Yeah, perfect. I mean, to be fair, that's why we do the tutorials, just so you can make your own. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. So yeah, these are tree houses, which have been done 100 times now. But again, that was one thing I almost got myself stuck into a rut of building tree houses. And again, I had to move away from it.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing I've yet to see. I still haven't seen it. Is on Ragnarok the steps. I've yet to see someone do a decent build where it links the steps. The steps are like all holding one sort of building, with like connections like bridgeways or walkways going
All
across.
right. Yes, I know what you mean. Yeah.
That's the one thing I've tried. I think I tried once when they first talked about that mods that could have the rope bridges, the rope bridge mod. And
Yes.
I tried it on PC and I didn't get very far. But that was something I've always wanted to go back on and see if we could do a build in the steps where it's just like, it looks like a tree village but on the steps. This is mad. I haven't seen this one. This is great.
Well, this I was going to use this. I wanted to put this on my server as well, so I've designed it. The idea was, for people who came in and griefed, that was going to be like a prison. I was going to do like a bit of role play, people with riot shields and stuff.
Yeah.
I want to do a bit of like a cinematic thing where people are going to walk by Patreons and stuff. But again, just never got round to doing it. But I just wanted it to look, I don't know, like a prison. And the idea is round the back here, people kind of come in for processing.
Oh, Aaron,
So the
honestly,
coming aboard.
I'm telling you, mate, I'll have to nick you one day and you'll have to help me do a cinematic. I reckon we could do something massive with this.
Yeah, I'm up for that, man. But I come up with all these ideas, and I just don't get round to kind of either finishing them or doing what I intended to do with them myself. So yeah, you would come in here for process and go through the middle, then
It does look great. It's grand.
get yourself imprisoned.
It is so cool. It is. This reminds me a little bit as well, like just the way it looks like 7 Days to Die in some of the structures you can build in that. It's much more like Minecraft, but
Right.
I remember
Okay.
someone building one of my subs ages ago building a prison, but this is like on a grand scale. It's great. Yeah, you're right. The triangle metal looks good as well. Yeah, I'm looking at these pods now, and you've got the metal. Because I think we said
Yeah,
it
it makes
before.
a
Metal
huge
doesn't look great, does it, when you build just all in metal? But
Well, this is it. A lot of people ask me to build in metal and tech, and I've shied away from it. So that's why I always kind of try and incorporate, I don't know, like the stone walls and the railings and stuff, just to kind of give it a bit of a different look. But I do like the way this one turned out, to be fair, and it's not very laggy either. For the size of the build,
no,
and the
it's
structures on it, it's
smooth.
not that bad.
I'm using Xbox X, so everyone's getting a good view from me. But it's great. This walkway's amazing. I love this walkway. I remember being
Yeah, and again, that was.
Go on.
Go on.
No, go on. I was just going to say, I remember a kid one day showing me his Jurassic Park world, and he must have only been about 10. So when I was doing this, when I first did base tours, when I only had a few thousand subs and stuff.
Yeah.
And he had a little walkway, and it ain't gonna lie, the rest of it weren't that great. But he had this little walkway that went over his little raptor pen, and I just thought, oh, that's great. Oh, that's cool stuff.
Yeah, I love seeing other people's builds. To be fair, I really get a buzz out of seeing whatever everyone else has done. To be honest with you, especially when they send pictures on Discord, they say, "Oh, I've got inspiration from your build," and they show me something. I think, you know what? Wish I'd thought of that.
We
that looks better than mine.
I'd only stopped because I was doing the base tours. I was doing at least like one a week maybe, or maybe more sometimes.
Yeah, my game's crashed. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, it's just all gone off. But I wanted to do more, but I started to see a little bit of repetition, and the same people had these great ideas. And they look great, but I wanted to see some fresh stuff. And I think after that was when what's his face came out with the round structures, and then everyone started doing more round structures.
Fat Dog.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh yeah, now's a good time to get back into it and see what people are building. But we could do. We've said it before. Build sets. We do need a new one. I don't think we're going to get it, but it would be so nice.
I mean, you know when they brought out what's the first DLC that everyone kicked off
Scorched.
about because it wasn't finished? Scorched Earth. That was a brand new set of building tools for that, like Adobe and whips and mirrors and I just thought if this is how it's going to progress, I'm more than happy to pay money for DLC because you're going to get a whole new mix of things you can build with.
Yeah.
And then they brought Aberration out, and you got a rug.
Yeah, yeah, it was awful. Aberration was.
I thought, what the hell's up with that, So yeah, I'm not holding my breath, but I mean they've got the floating platform, which is I'm interested to see how that'll work and what that'll do. And I'm going to show you actually when that was the next place I was going to go. Is I've built like a water base, and that was all done through like pillars and everything else under the water.
That's another one. If you're really bored one day, I still have yet to see a really decent underwater tech cube base. Maybe mixing up with other stuff.
Yes.
But I've still yet to see it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I'm just loading back up, Jade. Sorry, everyone. You see more black screens in the Arc logo tonight than you ever have before. But yeah, that's the nature of Arc and Xbox, unfortunately.
I never fixed the mirror on Xbox. Oh, what, the mirrors in Aberration are still broke? That's crazy. Yeah, thank you. OG. Cheers, man. Yeah, we're doing great. We are doing great.
Oh yeah, we've got cliff platforms as well. Sorry, Ivan. Yeah, you're right, buddy. And I'm yet to build a cliff platform base as well. There's a few things I've really stopped myself from doing just because I've got 100 cliff bases in my world, but none of them look good.
Yeah.
So I really want to get a good design so I can get something out.
I'll tell you what, that might be another one to mess with, is the steps in Ragnarok, and see if a cliff base could work there. Like, situated between two of the stone rises, the stone precipices, where they are. I need to get cat ears.
I need to, who, sorry?
Everyone's saying I need to get cat ears for my fox outfit, my fox painting. I'm worried. I've painted my beard. I've proper painted my beard white, and everyone's worried now. I'm gonna have to shave it off to get the paint out.
That's so funny. Right, we're back in. Let me get you in now. Apologies for this, people. Okay. What I'll do is I'll see, hopefully, by the time you get that, if I can move to where I need to go next. Yeah, and that's the other thing as well. I really want to have all my builds together, but physically, the game just can't cope with it. So
Yeah,
I've got to sprace them out across the map.
it does. It just lags out
And
way
the
too
amount
much.
and the amount of items I've deleted over the years, because they're in good spots, and obviously I want to reuse that spot for something else, so I've had to demolish them. So all I've got is pictures and memories.
Oh well, that rolled us back ages. It rolled us back before even the teleport. Well, I have spawned near the tree houses. You're miles away, it says here.
I don't have a video on that one, but I do have. I think I've got a live stream. Yes, I do that on live stream. So there's a live stream, but not a tutorial.
Right, I'm loading into your Viking boats. Do you remember that kid?
Yeah, that was quick.
The guy, he loved your builds, and he just kept tagging me with designs that he'd made based on your builds. Dopey Dodds. I've not heard from him.
Yes.
Donkeys and donkeys. He must have
Me either.
exams or something. I don't know.
Me either. But yeah, I get that a lot. I get a lot of. It's funny because obviously I'm on quite a few different user And I do get a lot of people saying, "Oh, look at my new build," and they'll put it on Facebook, and I don't see anything, obviously, because it is their build. They've watched my tutorial, but everyone says that's not your build. And I'm like, I feel bad for them,
Yeah.
But yeah, this is just a little kind of a derpy little thing I built because I was going through the whole Nordic Viking. 123 is the password, Jade. Yeah, I was going through a little bit of a Nordic kind of couple of weeks. So I thought the plan was this is where I was going to build my whole Nordic town, hence the start of the docks and stuff. But again, never got round to doing it.
No, it looks good. The dragon literally matches perfectly the colour, the purple there. The bow head. Have I not put this on properly? What am I doing in my life?
I'll promote you to admin. Maybe that's where it is.
No, sorry, mate. I didn't get that
well,
one.
That's right. There's a few people asking us to build a cliff platform. I'll show you one of them that I've done. I've just banished
yeah, we're in.
That's not very good.
We're in.
Oh, I'll show you one of the cliff platforms I did. Quick, write that down. Yep.
Yeah, let me get a picture of this one. This boat. This is great. I like this as well. I like the little cover you got in the middle here.
You know what?
Different.
And again, it's just of a photograph of a real life Viking boat, and they had like a cover, and I just thought not many people do that, And the oars, again, that was by luck that I figured out how to do the oars. I placed them on.
Shit! Yeah.
Stairs. I placed stairs instead of ramps, and I realised that fitted on. So yeah, again, that was just a bit of luck that they worked out,
So what is that? What is the oars? Like, I don't get it.
They are fence foundations.
Right.
Wooden fence supports.
That's mad.
Yeah, and they've got a glitchy way of kind of lying. Julie, I think it might be unlisted. What I'll do is I'll send you a link to it. If you message me in Discord, I'll send you a link. So yeah, if you want to follow me, Jade, I'm just going to pull you across.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, this is the latest build I did, which was the I called it the War Machine, which is kind of a larger speedboat.
Whoa.
And that's kind of one of the other bigger speedboats I've done, just for the comparison in size. It's massive. It drives. Obviously you've got to put extra structure limits on the platform, but again, I like this one because it feels functional. Do you know what I mean? You can get to the ramps, you can get to the machine guns, you can drive it, that type of thing.
That's not a boat. This is a boat. That's cool.
Christy from Canada, thank you so much. Welcome to the stream.
We did some my guys 50s and Teddy did a steampunk. We did my little steampunk cinematic video we did ages ago.
Right.
And they that steampunk ship, and they built some great stuff on top of that. And this reminds me a bit of that as well, like just the way the turrets and stuff are situated.
Sorry, 2 seconds, guys.
It looks great. It does look good. What's Aaron Longstaff subs? What's your favourite build of Aaron's? What do you think? Which one's your favourite build that you've seen him do?
That'll be interesting to see what people come back with in chat. Right, I'm going to pull you across to. I'm going to spawn across because I've got a water base as well. I'll show you that and the cliff base, and I think we'll call it.
All right, mate.
If that's all right. Yeah, I appreciate every one of you is watching. We've got 66 people in the stream, which is really good considering all I'm doing is showing you my builds and I'm not building.
No, I lost you.
We are going to go.
I totally lost you.
I'm going to pull you. I'm going to take you to this anyway, so you'll spawn.
Did you, Aaron?
I remember the good old days as well when you had an Xbox. You did have the Xbox X, and you were trying to find your friend on a bird. You had to fly really high up to find them, and you just couldn't see anyone because the draw distance was that bad when it first came out.
Yeah. The what do you call it? I think he had a little bit of inspiration for you as well. But his castle was still the biggest castle I've seen. Like it wouldn't load in when we tanks, and I looked at his castle in Ragnarok. It was that huge one I did. We did a little base tour, and it was just massive. He spent like weeks on it. It was just tower after tower after tower. The lag, the way it like loaded in, it was crazy, absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I think I've got a bit of a board problem, to be fair, because if you look behind, there's like, what, 1, 2, 3, there's a lot.
That is mad. Yeah, this one's struggling to load in for me. It's getting there slowly, but yeah,
Right.
it is getting there. It is great though. Again, definitely got to do some sort of cinematic.
Yeah, it's a bit of an idea I had about having like a, like if you built this like miles out, offshore somewhere. Obviously not for PvP, but just a nice little kind of, an offshore, outpost sort of thing. If you knew where there was a good place for like, I don't know, oil runs and crystals and stuff, you could have a second base.
Yeah.
That was the plan there. But I think when the new sea platforms come out, I'll probably be using that.
Yeah, I mean, cool. Are you gonna do an underwater turtle base? Like, how's that gonna work? I don't know how it's gonna look with the bubble on it and stuff.
Exactly. I think the water stuff's gonna come when the Genesis comes out. To be fair, I'm gonna do something along that right. But yeah, this one again was done on stream. I've incorporated a couple of my builds on that one. So I've got the speedboat, I've got the tower, I've got the water pen, but I pulled them all together just with a platform.
I'm going to take a look at this tower a little bit. Again,
there's a full base on that.
That's crazy. And
it works. If you come in, there's it's fully working. You've got a good way to get up. Apart from you've got a duct to get in.
No, I like that. That's cool.
But yeah, you go up with the lift, and you've got like a nice little kind of lookout tower, which is, again, it was just something I designed actually back in the day when Ark first came out. This is one of my first tutorials.
Oh, what's that?
So we're heading over to, if you can see on the right hand side from here, you can see you can see it on the cliff face.
I think I'm there already. That's what I've been looking at.
Ah, cool. Yeah. So yeah, that's a cliff platform, and it's something that's the best I've got so far on a cliff.
That looks great. Designs. It does.
And that's why I'm
I see you doing stuff here. I'm running around now. I'm being Snoopy. I'm snooping around. Seeing what you got going on.
Are you looking at the church?
Yeah, well, I just looked at that cliff one that you got there, and yeah, I'm going over to this side.
Right. I'll show you the cliff. Sorry, the church, and then I think I'll call it if that's all right. So, but yeah, this I had a lot of fun building this one because this is a genuine. It's of a real life photograph, and it's pretty accurate to the photo, except for obviously the tech generator and stuff on the roof. But forgetting that, but everyone in stream was saying it looks like a school.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, I was getting a
bit annoyed. It's like no.
I was like, it's not a school, it's a church. It's a medieval church. But yeah, I had a lot of fun building this one, to be honest with you, and it was a lot of fun in chat because everyone was sending the super chats saying it was a church. And obviously, I couldn't be mean because it was good fun. But yeah, I need to get this one decorated, do a tutorial, and just a few other kind of examples of my Nordic builds. I always kind of slap them everywhere just to see how they're going to work, where they would fit that type of thing. It's
small.
Yeah, people's already putting in chat now. You mean the school?
Like when you're not streaming, how often do you reckon you're playing, like on a daily basis, Ark, like building all this and designing it all?
Probably 3 or 4 hours a day.
Wow.
Genuinely building. I mean, the thing is, and without going into too much detail and boring everyone, but I'll build something, and then I've got to deconstruct it, and I've got to build it like 5 or 6 different times to figure out exactly how you can build it on official settings, if that makes sense.
Right. Yeah. I was going to say it must take a while.
So, you know what? Even my my speed builds, I'm not that fortunate that I've got a PC, so I've got 2 Xboxes, my daughter's and mine. I've got to build something, record it, then record it on her Xbox, record me build it to do the second part of the time lapse. So even speed builds take a while to record, But hey, I love it. I enjoy what I do. I'm not complaining. Got a good community, and there's a lot of nice people, within this community, like yourself and other people as well. So I'm grateful for it.
And you still got a missus. You lucky boy, a gorgeous missus.
Yes, I have. Yeah, she's very honestly, she's very, very, very understanding.
Is she a gamer as well?
A little bit too much, to be fair.
Does she do a bit of gaming, Aaron?
she doesn't, and I've always tried. I would love to get her into gaming, but she looks at it and she says that's not for her. It's not what she does. Um,
Fair
yeah,
dues.
just no interest in it whatsoever.
Girl gamers,
Unlike
mate.
myself.
They're a rare breed. They're a rare breed.
They are. They
My
are.
missus has started playing some, and it's good. It's nice. I'm getting her to try some. She likes like adventure mystery games.
It's
and
different, you know. I just think it's nice that women can share that interest as well. I guess, and
Yeah.
it's not just and it's male. I guess it is male dominated, but there's games for everyone, and building isn't just a man's thing, It's,
Aaron Longstaff declares women can come out of the kitchen and on the sofa and play Xbox. Okay, everyone, women can come out of the kitchen.
You heard it here first, folks.
He's spoken.
Fantastic. Well, I think that's me. I just want to say thank you so much, Jade, for asking me to come onto the stream.
No, help me out. Thank you.
No, I want to say a massive, massive thank you to each and every one of you who's joined the stream tonight, and to everyone who's donated.
Yeah,
I don't know what the final total is at the moment, but honestly, the support tonight from everyone has been absolutely nuts, and it's going to a good cause. It's going to save the children. I am going to be logging off now, but if you do want to go over to Jade's channel, I will put a link in the description. Watch him. He's streaming for another 5 hours or so. He will be playing with a guy called, you probably all know him, JG Faze, and I'm sure there's a bunch of others. But please head over to him, and thank you so much, each and every one of you. And I'll catch us all on the next stream.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
That was it. Aaron, appreciate it, mate. Thank you so much for that. That was great.
No, honestly, buddy, it's been good, and good luck. I'm sure you'll hit your target, man. And I meant what you're doing, and I think we should do other things together.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, I'd love to do a little cinematic, plan something out with you. Be so good. Or like I said, you ever want a little cinematic cameraman? I love the idea of seeing more speed builds where it's more camera angles looking at the build.
Yeah,
that would be great. I wouldn't mind just being your cameraman.
Yeah, you know what? And that's why I do the extra part where you do the time lapse as well as the speed build. And imagine if you could have it from like 4 or 5 different angles, it would be absolutely unreal.
It would be sick. No, Aaron's a good guy. Obviously, if you haven't, well, you probably are sub to him, but if you haven't, maybe you've not ever been much of a builder, but now you're like, yeah, shit, I'm going to start building. Go and check out Aaron's channel. Just about to hit 150,000 subs.
Yeah, 150. Yeah, so it's doing all right. I'm really happy. Really happy.
That's massive. Cheers, man. I'm going to log out then. I'll see you can shut it down. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate it, guys.
And good luck with the stream, and thank you so much, everyone, for donating. And yeah, see you all later. Bye.
Catch you later, mate. Right, guys. That is it. We've got £626. That was pretty awesome. Aaron, during that stream, and lots of them are his subs that have donated. Yeah, it's phenomenal how much you guys have raised. We've jumped up, like I said, at about 200 quid. Something like that, just in the space of that one stream. Big stuff, big stuff. Thank you so much. I ain't gonna lie, I was really glad Aaron was free at this time of night, because everyone in America's awake. UK's like not before too late to bedtime, and I thought this would be the perfect time, because I kind of know that Aaron's got like that support that'll help out and do stuff, just on top of all the stuff rat bags have done all day long. Man, some of you guys though, like Pencils, get to bed, woman. You have been up and watching or about all day long. MV's I think had a little break now, but he was with us all day as well. If you've been here and you've been here most of the day, appreciate it, guys. Really appreciate it. 1,000. Yeah, we're doing it, guys. We're doing it. It's gonna be good. Yeah, you get a nice little card when you send to these charities. You do get a nice little card saying like, thank you, you raised this much money, etc, etc. I'm happy with that, to be honest. Even if we don't earn another penny, I'm well happy with that. Plus, it's got to have my earnings go to it as well. So, like I said, I reckon my earnings this week, on a daily basis, because it's been a good week, I've had lots of views, I reckon about 65 to 70 quid. So when you add that to what's there, we're at the £700 mark already. The £700 mark. So that's great stuff. I know, Pencils, I know. Thank you so much. Obviously, you don't have to stay. And I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I didn't give you much of a choice. I just went, right, you now got access to my Twitter. go and tweet. We've had some great support from developers though. They tweeted me on the Conan Exiles official page today, and they tweeted me on the whatchamacallit, like their community managers page and stuff like that. So it's all been great. It's all been good stuff. I'm gonna have a little pop in, and I want to do something. I want to put something on while I'm just quickly talking to Fizz, seeing what he's doing. I did tell him about midnight, I think, but he started streaming now, so he might be getting something ready. What zone you in? Like midnight for me, GMT. Yeah, I think that'd be alright. He's on now. We could have a little word with him. I'll tell you what though, I ain't gonna lie. I fancy playing just something. Do it, thanks. Yeah, get on it, mate. Get on it. I think I probably could do with mixing it up though. We've had Ark a while now. Like we did the tours, and I jumped on momentarily for the PvP. Oh. We've done Conan Exiles. We haven't done any Citadel, Forged with Fire. I'm debating. What should we do, guys? What do you want to see? For what's the time now? Oh, I'm not with it. I need that energy drink. I'm gonna finish it off in a minute. It's 10:30. I could probably do with GG Fizz's energy in an hour. So maybe we will go and join GG Fizz in an hour. But yeah, so I've got Citadel Forged with Fire. I've got some survival games like The Long Dark. I've got 7 Days to Die. We could do something a bit buildy. I kind of fancy playing The Long Dark, you know, but I don't want everyone to switch off. So I'll go with the majority. There's some good survival games there. I downloaded a bunch of them. I mean, we could try Atlas a little bit. You missed it all, C-Pluff. You've missed it all. Could go on Minecraft, far. There are some good building games. I even downloaded Outward. Surviving Aftermath, that's a new like city builder survival game. So vote there, chat. What do you want me to play out of this lot? So any game here you see, survival game. I'm not about to play Red Dead or Hunt Showdown. Hunt Showdown's not bad, but yeah. Any of the survival games you see. Astroneer, have I got that on here? I have got Astroneer. Whiskey Lawlock, hello. Citadel. I think Citadel could be good, you know. Could finish my castle. You know what? I know I just said everyone vote, but no, screw you guys. I'll tell you what we will do very soon. Once we hop over to Fizz, because I'll probably join PC to play Atlas. We'll I'll do the giveaways then. I guess we should maybe do the Art Genesis giveaways now. I'm trying to remember what I've got. The only problem is I've got to like connect proper cables up. Not cables, but I've got to disconnect it, and it's just a bit annoying. It's a bit frustrating. Ah, thank you, Runs with Pencils. Thank you so much, darling. I appreciate it. Summer. Alright, let's do the Citadel. I'll show you what. We had some building people. 7 days. You like 7 days? Oh man, but 7 days is like we've got till 3 o'clock. Let's see what we do with Fizz, and then afterwards we'll see what we've got going on. Thanks, Aaron Longstaff. Appreciate it, mate. Getting Chinese food. Oh yeah, get in your belly. I'd go for some Chinese food right now. You've never seen a fox yawn before. They yawn. Dogs yawn. Okay. Was I doing it on this one? Or where was I doing my face? Or was I doing it on PC? I was doing it on PC. I was doing my build on PC. I haven't actually tried building on console, I don't think. Have I not got my build? There we go. Oh, I haven't got one. I haven't got one. You know what? Let's not overdo it. Let's just do... Rebecca! That's alright! What do you think? This is what I could do. I know it may not be totally cute, and we kind of made my fox look a bit like a crack fox. But you asked for a fox, darling. I tried my best. We did make a few mistakes. And it got to a point where I was just like, I'm done. Because we had a good time with chatting. I had a lot of people watch, actually, for that segment of this live stream. But yeah. Thank you, Disgruntled T. Thank you. It's Rebecca's idea. You know what? We're going to build. So Disgruntled, right? You need to badger Aaron. I keep saying Aaron could build. He could go into any game that's got building and show us some cool designs. Once in a while. Once a week. You know. Just a little pet project. And I think Citadels could be the one that could offer him something unique and different. Well, I remember why I wasn't building now on Xbox though. Is because there's no way to spawn in items. The only creative mode they have is yeah, you can just speed up what you're building, but there's no actual full creative mode. So you've got to craft everything. I think that's right. Set lane. Have a look. The building system is no, it is there. Yeah, you can craft it. I don't need to do it. Thank you, Cole. Yeah, don't worry. I'm not going back to give up my day job as a thingy. But yeah, I can't unlock all the tiers. But this is the marble tier. I might just try doing just like a gatehouse or a bridge build. I like the fact that you can stack it as well. Get that there? Yeah, I can. It's pretty cool. And you've got rounded pieces as well. Imagine if Aaron was doing something like this. Do something like round structure go in. Put most of it there. It's not always perfect. It's not. It's still got a bit of. It's not as easy to use as Arc. I'm gonna lie. Weird semicircle going on, so I might be able to do a little bit like a glass thing. I need like a half wall, really. That's what it looks like there, the walls, and then just a straight wall. I've got a current server. Which one? I forgot we got the Citadel server, haven't we? Have you been building? Have you had dog meat? What have you been doing? On the PS4, are you? I've not appeared on the PS4 server once yet. I was going to try and set up the Conan Exile server, but I've run out of time. But it will be set up, so we're going to have that running as well. PS4. Oh, nice. Let me have a look, see what we got in terms of windows. So it offers all sorts. This is what I really like. Like, you've got all these windows. The only problem is they're straight. They're not curved, which is a shame. Oh, you can though. You can put it in. Yeah. Look. So I just got to build it up. So if I do a wall, or curved ones, do it like this. Watch. Just show you. I'm not going to build something crazy. I'm not going to bore you to death. One more. Does it do it curved? Does it fit in? No, it does still have to be straight. Smaller windows will go in nicely. So like these. So it's like a Bastille. Ah, and you really want it just there, really. A little small window there. You haven't got a tamed Inferno. Oh, nice. Alright, I'll tell you what, Dopamine. Alright, I'll load it up in a minute. I'll do this for another 20 minutes. I'll jump on just before we meet Fizz in Atlas to do the giveaways for Arc Genesis. And then I'll come and check out your build. Okay, it's just a big semicircle. I realise this. I realise this. Put a doorway here. Yeah. It's cool. I like the building. It's simplistic, but there's some nice touches. Soapy Cartoon, thanks for the follow, mate. Quite nice. You like it, didn't you, Spig? Have you played it? Have you got Citadel, Spig? Like, the wood's not great looking. And certain pieces of marble that I need. But, yeah, I love all this. Like, yeah, you've got like a proper. The only problem is that it gets rid of that, which I quite like. Like you put a nice little cap on it and stuff. And these are good as well, slope fringes, so you can have like a supports. Again, I don't think that really necessarily goes. I don't know. Actually, it looks almost like a bridge. So you could have that. Almost like a bridge looking one. Best Parrot, thank you for the follow. Don't trust it for some reason. It's, like I said, it's definitely lacking. It is lacking a bit for endgame. But people defend it, but it depends, I guess, what you're willing to put up with. I think it's an alright game. And I don't think it's the most expensive when you compare it. But I still want them to come out with their plan for what they've got going on, like more content. Because they've not really announced. They said they're going to have a roadmap, but we still don't really know. I wonder, can you now put wall pieces in? No, you can't. It's a bit. It's not like there's no like clip prevention and stuff. You can't just whack stuff down. It's a bit of a shame. I don't know what I've done that before. Building's a bit off though. It's a lot of I can't delete it. I've got to put a thing down. Horror scam. Yeah, I like that one. I've done my impressions video of this. I'm still getting a bit of shit from it actually. I mean, it was an impressions video. I didn't say it was a full review. I did say I'd go back and review it all when it's actually got a bit more content. But truth is, it hasn't got that content yet. It hasn't got enough reason for me to go and do it. There's some end game, but it's just not enough. And I'm not someone that ever gets to end game a lot, but I can recognise for other people that they'll get bored of it quickly. I'll go sniper, yes mate. We got another 5 hours. Oh, does it really? Titan. Yeah, we've only just stopped, mate. We've only just stopped being on Ark. To be honest, I'm probably going to knock it off in a minute and go to IRL while I do some giveaways. Because we're going to be giving away some Ark Genesis season passes. 50s! Thank you, mate. From our charity, Tristan. Yes, we do. If you want to donate to my charity, you can go ahead, guys. That'd be amazing. We're raising money for Save the Children. We've raised £626 already. I'm trying to get to 1,000. Thousands. That'd be good if we could. Yeah, you get the idea. I'm just highlighting really. I'm not really building. I don't know where I'm going with this, to be honest. I've become disgruntled that this big rock is blocking the way. I'm just like, damn it. But it's definitely a game. I think for some people, yeah, it's definitely good PvP. Running around throwing spells at each other and stuff is great stuff. For sure. It's fun. You know, setting off different traps and stuff. It's like a shield. Attacks. Right, yeah, it's good. It's good. There are some really good stuff about it. I'm not going to slate it, actually. There is some really good stuff. It's trying to be interesting. It is just going to be under the radar, though. It has. You're loving it, didn't you? Alright, shall we going to disconnect briefly. We'll see what Fizz is doing. And I'll give away. Let's do these Genesis giveaway codes. Since his Ark. Oh, since it's Ark related. I said whoever donated the most money by 4 o'clock would get to choose what I face painted as. So Rebecca gave $100. $100. And she said a fox. So I know it's a bit hard to see from the small image there. I had it bigger. I did my best. Right. I've got some giveaways, guys. I've got Ark Genesis giveaways. Season passes, courtesy of Jat, the community manager for Atlas. If you've donated, you'll get a chance to be in it. It's a cute male fox. There you go, Rebecca's there. You know what? When I think about your profile picture now, Rebecca, it all makes sense. I don't know why. I was like, why is a fox? I'm not too sure why she likes the foxes. But now, clearly, I know why. Clearly. Sorry, I'm just reading my Discord. I'm like, oh yeah, we'll catch up on all the shit. We'll catch up on the gossip. The Fox Says. What is the Fox Says? Everyone's been doing this to me. Is it a famous American book? Is it a famous American kid story? Is it? Right, I've got name pickers there. I'm going to have to add all these names as well I've got from charity. So let's go and do this then. It's the page. I'll put this to one side. So Izzy was the last one that I knew. And then we've got... Oh, I've got loads. Got Spigot, Izzy, Breeny, Rays, Cams, Alan, Huri, we had Anonymous, so Rick, Benji, Disgruntled, 50s, Anonymous, Tina, Anonymous, I've got no way knowing that is. Tranquility, no, right, there we go. Right, we've got a bunch of new names. I'm putting this here, guys, so you can see it as well. It's a song. Fox says a lot, apparently. I'm gonna have paint all over me. I'm just gonna be covered in paint. It's not dried at all. It's like proper still just a bit sticky and wet. Like it's really smudgy. I think I've used oil paints. I didn't think I'd ordered oiled. I thought I ordered waterproof ones. All right, let me go through the message that I've got from chat. Let's not reveal that. And work out what he give me and what I've got left over. Genesis season passes. I haven't given away any of them, I don't think. Not yet. Atlas Space Game. Atlas Space Game. Izzy, Derek. Okay, yeah. Let's do some Genesis. I just about don't see it in your list. Tristan, let me have a look, mate. Let me have a look. You done it anonymous, Tristan. Thank you so much. $20. Thank you, dude. Like, if you want to be like, you know, there's options there to send a message or make it not anonymous. So if you want to be in the giveaway, you're gonna have to show me pretty quick. I mean, I do appreciate it, obviously. If you got if you can screenshot your little receipt you get a little receipt and just quickly open my Discord, mate. I know it's a palaver, and I believe you, I totally believe you, but I just, you know. Well, let's do the giveaway because you may not even be in it. So I'm gonna take it at face value and trust in that I'm sure it's you, and I'll put a Tristan in. And if you do win, you just got to show me. That's all. Yeah, we'll do it that way. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Okay, here we go. I've got exactly. Let's do this for the PS4. This one's going to be for PlayStation 4. And it's going to be North America, okay? North America Genesis Season Pass. Or South America. Works in North America, South America. Ark Survival Evolved Genesis Season Pass. It'll give you access to this year's content and next year's content when it comes out. All right? Ready? Steady. Go. If you're not from that region, maybe you can do a swap. So come and join my Discord and remind us if it's not suitable for you. Oh, Derek Green again. I swear Derek's on a roll. He may have won, like, that's the third time he's won. I kid you not. He's definitely, yeah, he's got something now. He's got a Conan Exiles EU code and now a Ark code for thingy. Obviously, if for some reason anyone says they don't want them, I will do another little giveaway and I'll contact anyone else. So you never know. People just have bought it already or really don't want to give it away to anyone or can't do anything with it. I'll put it back into a pool for anyone else. Okay. We're going to do Arc Genesis. We'll do EU America. That was. Let's do the EU. Right, so this one's for EU. EU Arc Genesis. So if you're in Europe, that's it. You've got a chance of winning this one. So EU Arc Genesis Survival Pass. Oh, Rebecca! Nick Nack Snake has won. Close. Nick Nack Snake. Okay, that's that one. And I've got one more for PC. I think Jack gave me one for PC. I know if Derek had won it again, I may have just re-rolled. Ain't gonna lie. Genesis Pass for State. Yeah, that one. I don't think I've used that one off. I have got one for Xbox as well. Deza! I'm UK, bud. Put code back in. Well, Des, I'll tell you what. Look, I'll keep a pool of everyone that wants codes and stuff. Because, like I said, I've got UK, I've got US codes. Maybe there can be a way we can just swap it around. Do you know what I mean? So don't put it back in yet. Just hold on to it. If we can't find a resolution that we can swap it around to suit everyone, then we'll I'll just do another roll. I'll do another roll from everyone else. But thank you, Derek. Appreciate you, mate. You've won already. I don't know if you noticed, Des. You've already won a Conan Exiles code. You won. Where is it? You've won an EU Conan Exiles code for Season 2. I don't know if you even got Conan, but yeah. Console, Xbox is fine. It's only PlayStation. That was PlayStation, by the way. Hopefully I'll make that clear. Right, this is going to be... no, Xbox is universal. I thought you can use any code anywhere. I'm pretty sure. PlayStation, yeah, you can't do that. You can't swap regions around and stuff. But Xbox is universal. I've never had a problem with codes. Like, obviously, I get a lot of codes from key mailer sites for games, like game developing companies and stuff, and it's always that. Whereas PlayStation games, I always have to make sure I get an EU code. And you know, unless I'm wrong. Yeah, we nearly won three times. So we'll sort something out. If Nick Nack Snake, he's won a European code for Genesis, so maybe he's in America. And there we go, we'll just swap it over. No problem. Right, sorry guys. This is for the PC version. PC Genesis, okay? If you win this, you win the PC Genesis code. Let's go. Oh, runs with pencils. I think she'll be a happy bunny, you know. I think she's going to be a happy bunny with that because I'm pretty sure she bought it. No, she's already bought it on Windows 10. Oh, I don't know, but there we go. She's won the PC one. Runs with pencils. Runs with pencils. There you go. That's pencils done. And I've got an Xbox code as well. Ain't gonna lie, I might have kept that one for me, but no, it's fine. I'm gonna, if I need it, I'll request it near the time. I will find out. I mean, I don't know if you noticed, guys, on my Xbox, I'm in Australian time. I changed it to Australian time because I wanted to unlock. There was something that you could unlock. I can't remember what game it was. I was playing the other week. It might have been Outer Worlds. So I put it to Australian time and I got to play it early. That still works. Okay, Xbox. Right, this is for the Xbox. Xbox version of Ark Survival Evolved Genesis Season Pass, right? You ready? You ready? You ready? Let's go. It does do it properly, like goes around a billion times. It's not like it goes around once. Ooh. Palmer's won it again. Oh, bloody hell. Luck of the draw, guys. Luck of the draw. He's doing alright. He's won a copy of Atlas and now Genesis Season 2. SGT. Right, that's all of the... Oh, I've got... I might even have an Ark Season Pass for PC. Virgil, hello, mate. I've got some more codes, guys. I've still got a few more codes. Hold up. Hold up. Join what, mate? Giveaways by donating to my charity. Although to be fair, I think that's I think that might be nearly it. Jade Coking. I gave away all the Conan Exiles ones, didn't I? Pretty sure. I'm trying to remember what I got left. Atlas base game, Atlas base game, Atlas Xbox, Ark base game, Atlas base game. Yeah, I've got a couple more. This is just a regular season pass for Ark, a regular season pass. So who knows? You may not still have it for Scorched Earth for PC. Okay, Scorched Earth PC. Ready, steady. Thanks, Loki. Appreciate the support all day long, mate. Thank you. Here we go. PC Season Pass regular Ark. Benji's one. I think I've got a few more Atlas codes. I may just leave that. Like I said, if you don't have these regions, don't worry. We'll try and sort something out. If not, you'll have to just give it away. I don't think anyone's really donating because they just desperately want to win. Okay. Done that one, done that one. Yeah. It's because I've got such... I know I'm being a bit complicated here. It's because I've got literally just a wall of messages and codes in it. So it's all done. So I've done that one. Done that one. Ark base game. Did I do that one? Atlas base game. I think I've got an Atlas base game and I've got a Yeah, I have. I've got an Atlas Space game still. I don't want to do giveaways and I haven't actually got them. 6. No, I haven't. I've done them. I've done them all. Done the Xbox version. I've done the 2 Atlas ones. Atlas Space game. Atlas Space game. And Z. Atlas Space game. Yeah, Tanks, you've won a copy of Atlas on Steam. That's what you've won. No, I think that's it, guys. I think that's it. Done the Xbox version. Alright, you know what? We're done. Let's go and say hello to Fuzzy Bear. I'll have a little look. I might have still another giveaway. 50's donated something. So we'll do that towards the end. We'll do that like after midnight. Not Mixer. Don't want a Mixer. I need to go to Twitch. Twitch. There he is. Fuzzy Bear. Oh god. I've got to wait for this poxy advert. Ooh. I'm lagging, guys. I'm lagging. Right, say hello to him.
First victim.
Maybe he's in Discord. Oh look, he knows. He's been watching.
Get him, boys.
I'm there. Why can't I hear? Oh, I've got the Xbox plugged in. Shit, son. You lot are just like you can all hear him.
3, by the way.
I get my brig leveled up enough. The
Oh,
armor,
there's another one.
and then
Level 4. Oh, there's a galleon.
There we go, boy.
Helix can run
that's more
one
like-
side. I'll run the other. And broadside him both sides.
Yeah.
There's another
Sandwich
one.
his ass.
Level 2. Oh, fuck. I'm a little scared, actually. I haven't actually been shot at from a galleon yet.
I took out like 8 of these things the other day, so we're...
Alright, green. The little ones are. They're both aggro. Hello. With my repair hammer.
Hello.
Hey!
Why do I hear light them
Oh,
up?
Jesus. Oh my god.
Oh shit! I was about to join you guys, but
Why do I hear
it looks like it's finished. It looks like your boat's sunk.
Up, Jade.
Ha!
You're all done with our
Little
things
do you
today.
know.
It looks like a beast.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. What's going on?
Not much.
Yeah,
Little do you
I'm
know.
good, man. I'm good. I've just finished doing the Arc tours with Aaron Longstaff, and now we're ready to kick ass on the seas. I'm good, man. I'm good. I've just
Excellent.
finished doing the Arc tours with Aaron Longstaff.
I'll give you
and
that.
now we're ready
That's
to
a sir.
kick
Are you
ass.
playing on Steam or do you have it on Xbox?
I've got an Xbox, but you know what? I'm going to load it up on Steam.
Yeah, it runs a little bit
Are you
better, I
playing on
think.
Steam or do you have it on
Oh,
Xbox?
why have I got you on? Oh, I know why. Because I'm watching you on your stream.
Yeah, it runs a little bit better, I think.
That's why I'm like, what's going on?
Binary. I think we need to turn around. There's a shit ton of ships.
Yeah.
Oh my
dang.
god. We might need.
You're the one holding the hammer. Repair it. Jesus. Just standing.
I'm just like.
What the planet of hell?
Fizz is just standing and looking with the repair hammer in his hand, like, what do I do with this?
Oh shit, we're sinking! We're sinking!
You should have been on that. What the heck?
Biz, there's planks and everything.
No,
else.
I got it. I'm repairing. You just have no idea. We're literally surrounded by ships.
Oh, I'm watching.
Yeah.
You didn't think I was not gonna watch this hilarity, right?
Hey, at least it's not my ship. Oh my god.
Oh, you didn't.
No, Binary's got it. He's got it. He made. Look at this shipping. Oh god, we're sinking again.
Good.
How the hell did we get down below? Oh, right here.
Yeah, you might wanted to know that before you started.
Oh my god, this audio, the game audio, is so freaking loud. I gotta turn it down.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, that might be me. Hang on.
I am going
No, it was me.
burn one, and then I will be over to the guy, over to my new rig.
Okay.
Oh shit, we lost the panel.
There's
Where's your
more in the
panel?
smithy.
I've got everything in the chest.
Oh, so you just want me to make the back like I did the first one?
Yeah, you can place
Okay,
the
problem. There is no. Oh, that guy just died.
Ooh.
There is no panels in the smithy. There's nothing in the smithy.
I thought that said Freddie Mercury
Where the
for a
fuck did I put
second.
him then? Alright.
Yeah,
I-
not the ship's box on the right, but the wooden.
Okay.
Yeah, get us out of here.
Oh,
I
wait.
can't even see. The smoke is so
Cells.
much smoke.
Put those in the box.
That's right, Tristan. Well, he didn't win anyway, mate, so don't worry. I've just done some giveaways and someone forgot to tell me their name. So good luck. But if you do win, we'll do that now.
I need to take some fire out. Sorry.
Okay, there's a plank in there.
Okay.
No session found.
Just,
Is it
Well, that was fun.
unofficial server? Is it password protected, Fizz?
No, I sent you PM
Did
the
you whitelist
name
it?
of it. I don't have to whitelist anyone. It's
oh,
open.
that's right. Should be open the server.
Yeah, it's open to everyone.
Yeah.
If you're on Steam or Xbox, you can join it. It's a crossplay.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
Unofficial. Yeah, unofficial. Show Atlas map. Show non-Atlas server.
It's on the ISO black
Right,
map.
yeah, that's why. That's why.
Yeah, you have to. I don't know why. Choose differently, you know? That weird way.
No worries, Tristan. Like I said, if I do any more giveaways, I think I've only got maybe one more code and the PlayStation Network points, so I'm going to probably do that after we've had some fun with Fizz. So if you win, we'll do it. We'll have a look.
So Binary, I think you need some repair work done.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
do you have
guys.
a grab?
Appreciate your donations, guys. Appreciate it.
Do I have a grapple hook? Yes, I do.
Right, let me finish
Oh,
off
I
this
can grab that.
thumbnail while we're waiting to load in. Oh, no, it won't let me. Right, we're going to have to sit here and watch the screen. We've got... we're up, Fizz, to £626 on my charity stream.
Oh,
So
very
that's
nice.
700...
Thousands of gold, right?
Yeah, £1,000, yeah. So it's about $750 at the moment. And once I add my earnings from today, we're easily at £720 or £750. So hopefully
Excellent.
we'll get there.
Very nice. And if anybody wants to help out, I'm going to link it right now in Twitch chat for my stream. And I'll link it a couple times so that way if people want to donate and help him out,
Cheers, man. Oh, Peach.
it's right there.
We're raising money just for Fizz's. So we're doing Save the Children. We're doing a charity night for Save the Children. And we've had a bunch of stuff today with Aaron Longstaff, Hod Gaming, what's his face? Your mate, your boyfriend, Firespark81. And
Jesus.
and Sven P and Frisonis as well.
Excellent.
Fizz has got the graveyard shift. He's got the graveyard shift though.
Excellent. We're going to be killing the ghost ship.
It's gonna be good, man.
Well, attempting to.
You know what? I really like lots of parts of Atlas, and it's definitely better playing it on the server that's got players. But
Oh, yeah. It's, I still think after taking a break from it and then coming back to play it for, like, this season, it hasn't like really improved that much, but the content wise is pretty good.
Yeah, it's
They've
there.
added a lot of stuff. But, you know, hopefully they'll get back into content and everything when Genesis is done, because, you know, this game's kind of dead now. Because
Yeah.
of Genesis development.
That's why I kind of stopped. I just thought, you know what? It done really well for me. Like some of my Xbox guides or the hype videos I did for them are like on 50k views, but I just know that I'd put out a nice tour location video and it only got like 1400 views. So I was like, yeah, no one's playing this game again. Well, they are, but they're not necessarily looking for content. Although you're again,
Yeah.
Firespark, it shows you, man. Tutorials, even when you think they don't get a lot of views, because I know these PC ones didn't get loads of them, not all of them. And look how much they shot up in the last month, because there wasn't anyone else making Atlas guides.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing. There's no information about this game at all still. It's crazy. If you go to the wiki, it's like...
Yeah, it's
off.
outdated or broke. That's the only problem. I'm not grumpy with him, but I realise he's done a bit more recently. But some of these Atlas tutorials are well out of date as well.
Oh, yeah.
He could kill it if he'd gone back into making some more then.
He doesn't want to play the game, no?
No, that's it. Like that's
No.
the way it happened to me.
Plus, he's the Conan guru right now, so he's always been for that.
Yeah.
He does well with Conan. Alright, I think I mostly repaired as much as possible, Binary.
Sweet. I was mostly worried about losing cannons.
Well, you did lose a person or two. Well, yep, there he is.
Well, they're expendable.
Yeah, she's a dead one.
So what happens? How comes you changed from the lizard to the bear? I've just realised this as well.
The panda?
Yeah. I know it's a while
Okay,
ago.
so-
I know it's a while ago, but
Yeah, it's been a long time. So, it's because the lizard is a fish from League of Legends, right?
right.
It's the icon. So I made that back in college when I was still in college and stuff, just for like, you know, a portfolio thing, whatever. And I've always loved pandas, right? And it didn't make sense that I would have a League of Legends character for a channel that doesn't play League at all.
Yeah, I get you.
You know what I mean? So the panda was just wonderful because I had an artist do it, good Patreon supporter, and she did a whole bunch of different panda emotes and everything, and it was just so adorable. It's like, oh man, okay, yeah, we need this because it was just like so fitting for me. That's pretty much it. Also, copyright stuff. Because the character is owned by League, so I would have to go through them for, like, you know, if you want to do merchandise and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like
You
so
need
it's like Disney, right? You don't touch Disney.
Yeah.
You don't touch other game company characters if you're gonna try and do stuff like that.
I'm just doing my thumbnail, and then I'm live. So you're live right now on my stream. You've been live for ages, so
Yeah, I've been live for 2 hours.
oh cool. And everyone's watching on mine.
As soon as we get back to the island, I'll teleport you over here.
Okay, yeah, I'm in
Just make
already.
it easy.
I'm already in.
Yeah, I'm on a boat right now. Oh, that person just died.
How many of these did we take out?
I don't know. There's a lot. You went ham. I went down below and started repairing everything.
Because I think we've picked up like 8 pieces of flotsam. At least 8.
You're lucky that all of them were just green and yellow.
Yeah.
What's
Just
the
mostly
biggest
green.
currency rate? They.
I think one of the brigs was 11, I think, but that was about the highest.
I'm not sure, to be honest, Tristan. I'm not sure. If it goes into dollars or whatever. I've set it as pounds. So yeah, whatever the currency rate is of whatever money you've given me, it has made it into pounds. So overall, that's why we've got these odd numbers. So we're doing good. We're doing good. I don't think we're going to hit 1,000, but we'll get there. We'll get there as close as we can. I think we've beat when I was at 50k subs, and we raised $750 then. So I'll be happy with that. Right. Sorry, guys. Maybe a minute.
Oh, shit. Here, Jade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Accept my invite.
Well, actually, the currency conversion at the moment, Tristan, it works out great if people from America donate to me. Because at the moment, the exchange rate is awful in UK. So your dollar, if you ever come to England for a holiday, you will be able to get a lot more for your buck.
Huh, this is interesting. If I hold E on Jade, it says move creature off ship. Oh,
I'm a creature, am I?
did you just get kicked off the ship?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, and I just got eaten by a shark.
And he's eaten by a shark.
So, apparently that's our anti-griefing software right there. No,
Nice.
he's dead.
Alright guys, I'm going to quickly restart my stream just so it takes my new thumbnail and the new title with GG Fizz, and we're doing some Atlas, so stick with us. After this, we're going to go and take a look at Citadels on PS4, and maybe we'll do a bit of either Ark or DayZ PvP or